大家好，你好吗？我叫Iqbal， 大叫
NAJMI，
大叫
ALIF，
我们是马达的水生，我的大嘴最好是1 G 1 9 9 5 3 T， 大水最好是
我的大水最好是20003886。
答对。
我的大水最好是172000137。
我来自沙拉越，大来自
我来自登嘉楼。
大来自
我也是
沙拉越。哇，我的爸爸叫Iswandy， 他的爸爸
我的爸爸ZAILANI。
我的爸爸SHORKERAN。
我的妈妈叫亚丽达，他的妈妈叫
我的妈妈叫KASMI。
他的
妈妈叫多丽娜。
我的生日是10月16日。他的
我的生日是10月6日。
他的
我的生日是6月22日。
我喜欢红色，他喜欢。
我喜欢颜色。
我喜欢白色。
我喜欢吃炸粿条，他喜欢吃。
我喜欢吃蛋。
我喜欢吃茶底。
我喜欢喝炸藕饼。
我喜欢喝茶。
我喜欢喝咖啡。
早安 guys，
你好。
这是我的朋友，他的名字叫 Eno。
我的名字叫
我叫名字 ALIF。
ALIF。OK， 你好，早安。
我叫 NAJMI。
NAJMI， 你好，我是你好。OK， 好，谢谢。OK。
Eno， 你的生日是什么？
我的生日是5月9号，你呢？
我的生日是11月16日。
10月10号。好，那你呢？
我的生日是10月6日。
OK，
我的生日是6月22。
你来自沙巴了？
对，我是来自沙巴。
我来自沙拉越。
我来自登嘉楼。
等这样，
我也是沙拉越。
OK， 同个家乡吗？
家乡。
OK。
你是哪一年出生的
？1998年。我是1998年的。
2001年。
我就是有2002年。
我也是2001。
OK，好。
你是什么
生肖虎年。OK。
我的生肖是
我的生肖是马。
我是
生肖我是。
OK。同年的。
你喜欢什么号码 ？number
什么号码？7吧。
7。
喜欢7。
哎呀，
对。
我的
3。OK。好。
我喜欢 六号，
六号 OK。
我喜欢
二 OK OK。
你喜欢什么样色？
红色。
红色。哎，我也是用红色。耶，红色。
灰色，
灰色
还有白色，
白色，
白色。好，你要穿什么样色的衣服？
黑色，
黑色。
现在是算是黑色。
哦，蓝色或黑色？
蓝色吧，黑色。那你
颜色，
蓝色。
蓝色，
要把白色，
白色。好。你喜欢吃什么？
炒饭。
炒饭啊。我的炸粿条。马来西亚人。
好吃，你也好吃，好的选择。那你喜欢？
我喜欢吃干。
干。
我喜欢吃茶鸡。
你不喜欢吃什么？
苦瓜。
我的
你不喜欢吃
炸鱼。
炸鱼。
我不喜欢吃鱼。
你不喜欢吃鱼？
我喜欢吃udang。
虾。对，你不喜欢吃虾。
我不喜欢吃
虾。你喜欢喝什么？
米洛。冰的。
我的炒冰。
OK。炒冰 OK。
我喜欢茶。
OK。
我喜欢咖啡。
OK 好。
OK。Yeah, we got session 2. Okay.
Ayu and Hakal, Teochew, Fu or Fuchao?
I'm actually Teochew. I follow my father's side. I follow my father's side. So my father is Teochew because he's from Sarawak, from Kuching. My mother is from Sabah, so technically she's Hakka or Canton. Yeah.
Any possible Teochew in Sarawak?
There are plenty of Teochews in Sarawak. There are plenty of Teochews in Sarawak.
What is the difference between each?
I think it's the dialects because like so the food also makes a lot of difference also so sometimes like you say like Hong Kong cuisine for example or like those kind of like dim sums and all that, those are usually Guangzhou styles, usually Guangdong or Guangzhou. I think, if I'm not mistaken, because they have like a different style of cuisine. Whereas the Teochew, the Hakkas, they have like a different style of cuisine as well. So yeah, it's like what like Malakang, like Sichuan.
So like Kampua is the Teochew or Fuchao or Hakka dish.
It's definitely not a Hakka dish. It's definitely a Hakka dish. But if let's say for example like Song Ro Mian, or if we call it in Hakka Sangyup Mian, this is very popular and very famous in Sabah in a sense. So if you say like Kolomi or Kampua, I think it's probably like Fuchao or like Hokkien, I think. Or it's different lah. So not sure about that.
So is it it is different between state?
Not states like because like we have if you look at China's punya history, we like now even nowadays the provinces has been like there's like a lot of like provinces here and there. You have like Hebei, you have you have Beijing, you have Guangzhou, like each of them carries a different dialect, and then like over the years like immigration and all that, we come to wherever in Southeast Asia, you want to in Thailand, in Singapore, in Malaysia, we have we have like a lot of carry over a lot of traditions, our dialects and our cultures, our traditions like
So it's based on the state from the
mainland, it's like provinces. 中国大陆 对。So different. So I would say like I think there's more compositions of like how you say ethnic groups in like all over Malaysia. For example, Sabah is mostly Hakka and Cantonese. Sarawak is mostly Teochew, Fuchao, and then here in Semenanjung, especially in Penang, especially in Penang and Selangor. I think around this area we mostly a lot of like Teochews and Hokkiens.
I wonder your family name is what?
Lim.
Lim.
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
Want to ask something?
When you go to when you want to celebrate Chinese Raya, you
Chinese
always
New
go to
Year. Chinese Raya orang Cina. Okay, Zunjie.
Raya for Islam, Chinese Raya, right? When you want to celebrate, you always go to Sabah or Sarawak?
Sabah, and it's mostly because my hometown is there.
Your mother's side,
My mother's. Yeah, my mother's side, but it's because like my father hasn't going back to Sarawak for a very long time. Our family side barely goes back to Sarawak for Chinese New Year.
Why do Chinese wearing red color?
Red color, okay. It means prosperity or like good luck lah. It's like aside from red,
like good fortune.
Good fortune, or like ong lai in a sense, right?
Ong lai.
Yeah. Yellow is also a very good color as well. Gold, yellow, red. So this is the main three main colors that you usually see in Chinese New Year, because like yellow or gold means like emas lah or gold lah, because like prosperity and all that stuff.
Purple also.
Purple not as much. I'm not sure like about purple, because purple is not very jarang. But every Chinese New Year you see there's mostly it's red lah. Mostly it's red. Yeah.
What about the main dish for the Chinese New Year?
Main dish for Chinese New Year. Okay, that's a very good one. So Chinese New Year we have like depending on what you want to eat, it's like usually like roast pork or nian gao, you know what is like nian gao, and then we have the things such as like the snacks, like those seaweed popiahs, those snacks. It is like very nice.
I saw one video like you guys.
Yisang.
Yes.
Oh, it is tradition too?
Yeah, it is technically like a tradition to like Yisang, just for
If you
fortune.
if you pull up,
yes,
you become
your
more rich.
your more ong lah. Yes, your luck will come.
Is there any specific to do when Yisang? Like not to hide on any citation?
I would say like in my own experience, like when you have like lift up Yisang, you probably like wish everybody it's like giving out wishes and all that.
Like 恭喜发财.
恭喜发财,年年有余.
The meaning of 恭喜发财?
恭喜发财 is like in a sense that you're wishing others prosperity lah. Wishing others prosperity.
About general knowledge. Sometimes I go to the mall, to the hotel, enter the lift, I saw the number 3A, not number 4.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yes.
It's like
shopping mall, hotel, apartments, or that the lift will have like 3A or like 4. It's like usually 4 is a taboo number lah for Chinese people lah, because 4 means 4 sounds like death. Sounds like death. So that's why like most Chinese on buildings or something along those lines, you never put number 4 in there.
It's like bring bad luck.
Bring bad luck lah, in a sense, yeah.
So if in terms of age, how do you say when you reach after 3 years old? Do you say just 4 or 3A? Yes.
This is a joke.
I mean, why not, right?
2023A, right?
I saw on TikTok.
Yeah, it makes sense, isn't it? Like
it makes sense.
Not make sense. Like it kind of like makes you question a bit. So it's but you need to have a number like so you like
you still use the number 4.
We used to use the number 4. It's just that I think it's because there's a lot of like quote unquote superstition or like how you say culture taboo or something along those lines, that you don't put number 4 in something which is like okay. So one of the most like the most interesting thing is that if you go to any funeral parlor, rumah orang mayat, okay, so it's especially those who are owned by Chinese people, you see their rooms, they would categorize room 1, room 2, room 3, room 3A, but never. So it's
the numbering.
Even the number, the numbering is it will still stay lah in a sense.
So people wearing black color or white color in the funeral?
Yes. We wear black or white.
Or white also?
White, yes. Wear black or wear white. For my own experience.
So no bright color,
No bright colors. No bright color. No red. Nothing else. Yeah.
Oh, it is taboo, right?
Yes, it's taboo lah. It's like very like disrespect lah.
Disrespect.
Shows it's disrespecting.
Yeah.
So is there any specific taboo on your daily life? Like
Specific taboo?
Yes, daily life.
Not really lah. Okay, so this is a very interesting culture part. It's just like every calendar. If you look at every Chinese calendars, they will especially have those kind of like things that you can do today, things that you cannot do today. For example, you're not supposed to get married today, or you're not supposed to sweep the floor.
Zodiac,
like those kinds of like follow the zodiac or something like that. But for me, I really don't adhere to those traditions because like some Chinese would believe in that, some don't. And you will always see this between like a lot of especially they're mostly divided into like religious groups. Like most Christians will not follow that. Most Buddhists might, along those lines.
So like Chinese is meant to follow Catholic or Protestant?
It depends lah. So in Semenanjung, Buddhist is more prominent lah in a sense, but in Sabah Sarawak mostly Christians. Mostly Catholics in Sabah. SIBs are not Catholics. So like in Sabah, Catholics are mostly you see around the Kadazan, Dusun areas. Chinese, they are a lot of people, a lot of Chinese, but that's not a huge majority lah, in a sense. So Sarawak, I would say like Catholics are mostly for indigenous people, indigenous people groups. Chinese will usually go for Protestant groups like Anglicans or the SIBs or the Methodist churches or something along those lines lah. Yeah. And the Buddhists, the Taoists, or whatsoever, they are also scattered also because like Sarawak also got a lot of temples here and there also. So.
For you, what is your favorite Chinese celebration, Chinese New Year or Chagome or?
Okay. Favorite Chinese celebration, Chinese New Year of course, because that's the time there when you get like yeah. And then my second favorite, I think my second favorite would be like Mooncake Festival. That's the time that you can have like what is it, 中秋节, right? You call it in Chinese lah. So in Mooncake Festival, that's the time that you will see like a lot of like different mooncakes, and it's very good. It's very delicious.
You can eat.
Yeah.
How much you want?
I would say like how much you want lah, but yes, of course, just eat as much as you can lah.
Chinese mooncake, is it
halal
hard or
soft? It's very soft. Outside is a little bit hard because like it's the not the casing, is like the outer layer is like because the skin is a little bit like crusty.
How's the flavor?
Depending on what you want to eat, because like there's jelly mooncakes, which is like everything is jelly. If you want the more of the traditional mooncakes, you can try like the lotus egg yolks or sesame seeds or like dosa or hong dosa is like red bean or like black bean paste lah. Or you can have 绿茶 green tea paste. So each
is there an halal mooncake?
There is. I think there is a halal mooncake. I think there's a mooncake that's geared for halal for Muslim. Yeah, there is.
Okay, what time is it?
Jelly mooncake is definitely very halal.
Jelly mooncake.
I'm pretty sure that jelly mooncake is because like you don't really incorporate. You don't use oil, you don't use everything is just pure jelly.
No flour.
Like
no flour, nothing.
Vegetable or something.
Vegetable oil if you want to lah, something like the paste can be good.
jelly mooncake.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last question for me lah. You know right, the teh O peng. It's commonly used in Sarawak, you know. Teh O peng. Aside of the word peng, right? What any other words that assimilate into the Malay culture?
Islam.
No question.
Can lah. Can lah. I don't see a lot of people using what.
But in Sarawak already lah.
What.
It also means
Yeah, those. What other words? It's like lah.
Yeah.
Abba, Ajay, Amoy.
Yeah. I also.
There like a lot of people will definitely
often use.
Ama also like Chinese word.
Yeah, it's
the Amoy word is Cantonese or what?
I think it's definitely Yeah, Hakka is mostly Hakka, I think. I think it's mostly Hakka.
So what's the meaning of Amoy?
Amoy is just basically like
Baby,
younger, like you're calling it like sister, you know, like adik or something, for example, but adik is very general, like very generic, because you can call like a lelaki like adik or the adik like, but like Azai is like usually for boys, Anmo is usually for girls lah. Like something along those lines. Yes. Lenggui, yeah. It's definitely Cantonese lah. I would say, yeah, it's definitely Cantonese lah. Like.
Okay, now it's time for us to stop.
The interview. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Nice to meet you. Alright.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye. 再见。